I'm doing a contraption. Hi. I'm going to do a contraption over here to see if this will work. Dan doesn't need a timeout every day. He does. He's a complete and utter nincompoop moneymaker. Hold on. Okay, so I'm doing a little contraption up here so I can do everything since I don't have my other device. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, chickadees. Mama gonna fix it. Mama gonna fix it. I got it. Do it, girl. Let's do it. Let's love it. Let's get it. Let's fuck it. No, let's not fuck anything. We don't want to do that. Shitballs. Sunday morning, rain is falling. I thought I was going to do something good. I should have left the alone. It's fine. And now I'm piddle fucking and it's not working. Hi, babes. I got my... Oh, my God. Jade. My husband last night was just in rare form. People didn't like it. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is, yo. You know, people... You know, you try to have fun, and then people criticize you for having fun. And, you know, he, you know, was a little crazy, but how about that? How about that? How about that, Facebook? Look at me. Look at me go. Yeah. You're trying to have fun, you know, and it probably offended people. But if you're offended by, you know, then that means you can't go to comedy shows because, let me tell you, they use that word all the fucking time. Grandpa's falling asleep right now at the table. So, who's tired today? So I got my double bubble. I don't need these on. But we're going to go and chew gum. Oh my God, now Dan's like, where's that gum? I'm like, you're not getting it. I can't put this too loud. Oh no, you can't, Charlene. He did. He had a bladder infection. No. Baxter ate, that was like a couple weeks ago, Angel. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. So, do you mentally prepare? How do you, I don't. I just do it. Oh, hi. Hi, Facebook. Now you're high. I was wondering why I could see so much better, but I can't run in glasses, y'all. So, they're going to go off. They're going to make noise. Anyway, good morning. How is everybody doing? Double bubble. I'm going to be blowing y'all some bubbles. I'm the happiest girl. I think Rita sent these to me. Rita, are you here? She said those came fast, so I'm assuming that was from her. You made my day, I'm telling you. If sexy Rita's here, she made my day. Today's going to be a tough day. I feel it. We're tired. We didn't sleep well last night. How can I chew gum with him, Jay? Not very well. My jaw will be popped. Yeah, my jaw will start popping. Yeah, he's falling asleep right now. Blow you a bubble, only because you asked, girl. Hold on. You gotta get going, you know? Gotta get on the right. That wasn't big. Thank Daddy. It's hard. So he's falling asleep right now. He had a very active day yesterday, so that just makes me think today's gonna be, and he was up a lot last night. He was up a lot, fidgeting and just irritated. So, you know, it's gonna happen. Hi Nadine, how are ya? Can't see me? Go in and go back out. I am on the very left side of the screen, y'all, because I don't have the right things yet. So just be patient with me. I'm doing the trifecta. I've got 3 devices. I've got Facebook. I tried to get on for you last night, but I was having technical difficulties, and then I said, F it, F it. So yeah, you guys gotta bear with me until I get my other device, my other hanger thing. So, I know. How am I feeling? I'm feeling very tired today. My body's feeling a little, between the cats, between Grandpa, we did not sleep very well. So, my body feels it right now. My body feels it because I've been running so much in the last like 5 days. So it's gonna be a little tougher for me. Hello from Louisiana, how are you doing? Now that I'm doing 3 devices at the same time, y'all, you're gonna have to give me a little more grace because I'm not gonna see everything. Hi B-Chan, how you feeling today? Have you got your walk in? I'm just chewing my double bubble. One of my friends on here, three devices. One of my friends on here sent me double bubble. And the first thing I did when I woke up said, I want some double bubble. And Dan was like, where is it? Don't you worry about my double bubble, bitch. That's what I said. It's mine. It's mine. Hi Pedros. Are you on both devices? Shit, you're confusing me. Everybody's everywhere. Hi Beth, how you doing? Yeah, he wants my double bubble. He doesn't have any teeth, right? So, because he doesn't wear his, anyway, he would chew it on the front teeth and break those crowns off. Hell no. He ain't getting my double bubble. I was so happy. I was so happy. I was like, this smells like sugar. And I know my friend Sean too said my gift wasn't coming right away. And so I was like, who sent me sugar? Who did it? And I opened it up and I was like, stop it right now. Stop it. Uh-oh. Hold on, give me a minute. I have an idiot. I gotta report the idiot. You know what I mean? Did it work? Shit. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Good. That is a good day. How are you feeling today, though? Are you feeling better? Yeah, God, I got rid of him. Just keep me posted. I saw stupid comments that he wasn't. It was gonna be a good day. I knew I was gonna get there. You just gotta give me a minute. So today, I don't have very promising plans. Dan's at our rental right now, meeting with his brother-in-law and like an electrician and stuff because they're looking to fix that loft for Aaron. So got the radiation scheduled, starts next Wednesday for 25 sessions. All right, we got this, Beach Man. We got this. Has Pops ever mentioned hospice? Hell no. You gotta remember, you guys, he thinks he's young, you know? He doesn't process the fact that he's 93, right? So, you know, everybody's like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, just let us do our job. We know what we're doing. I don't know what this thing is. Should I move it? No. Why am I looking off into the Netherlands? Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. I almost lost 2 devices. Is this better? You want to see me upside down? I'm gonna have to work with this. This is a new device. Is this trippy? I have. You can see me better here. We'll keep it upside down. We'll freak people out. I have TikTok upside down because they were complaining they couldn't see me on the whole screen. So I don't know how I have to switch it, but hi, now you got me on the whole screen. What's up? Ever run on the ceiling before? No, you haven't? Well, now you're doing it. YOLO. No, you know, hospice. Okay, hold on, let me flip it over. Then you guys have to deal with me in the wrong way. How do I switch that? Oh no. The comments don't go upside down. Just me. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I don't think Ed would qualify for hospice. Right now. I mean, eventually he would. But he's not in pain. He's not in pain. Bet I don't know how to do it. It's driving me nuts. Hi, Janet. I don't know. It's not nuts. So you gotta just deal with me on the side of the screen, because this is where the camera's there. So it's different. This is a new iPad. So the camera's on the side. So I've got to learn how to flip it and change it. What's the hell of the day? Blow me. I'm ready to go to the casino, that's why. I need to go. I need to have a do-over at the casino. Don't you think? I do. So I was thinking, depending on how exhausted I am, what Dan's plan is, because Dan has to walk still. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able, or if I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. It's gonna be kind of a crazy week. I don't know. Ed has the bowl in his lap. Give me a minute. Hold on. Zoomies are watching Grandpa. So I always put the camera on him, and the Zoomies can see Ed. So that's how I know that he's, yeah. So they can see him. I put it on the table, so just in case if I'm out here alone, they can see him, you know. So it's nice to have the extra eyes. So, yeah. So I'm eating one right now, Debbie. I love these things. Lyrica also heightens your sweet tooth.
So everything is so much better. So this morning, when I walked out, I said, all right, Dan's not here. I could tell Ed was extra tired. So I said, y'all keep an eye on him. So no, Sandra, I hid it. Please keep an extra eye on him. So that way, if something's wrong, you know, I can run in. Because he already, right before I left out here, he fell asleep. And his full cup of coffee went everywhere. Full cup, everywhere. So I had to clean that up. Hi, Carla, how are ya? So anyway, I don't remember what I was saying, other than we're tired. He's tired, he didn't sleep well. And I was kind of mad because Dan pulled him out of bed at 8. And he was kind of still fidgety, but I knew he wasn't ready to get up. And this is what happens. So he kind of, as he gets tired, his bowl will drop in his lap and he'll eat from there. He was also dropped the spoon earlier and he was thinking he still had it and he was eating. So those are the things. But he still thinks he's, you know, in his 70s or 60s. Thanks, Sin, I appreciate it. No, Dan had to go deal with the rental. Not the rental. I was giving doctor advice this morning too, Poopa. I can help you with any ailment because I went to medical school along with veterinary school, nursing school, plumbing school, sprinkler repair school. So I got you. HVAC school. I can do anything. Thank you, Kim. My whole point, right? Mine and Dan's point, all the schools. Mine and Dan's point of this whole thing is to cope, you know, with our day-to-day BS and also to make y'all laugh. So we enunciate, we get silly, we banter, we pick on each other. Shanae, what's up, girl? I just like that name. I had to say it. I had a friend in junior high. Her name was Shawana. And we kind of called her Shanae. So when I see that, it's the first time I've seen Shanae. I love it. It's the little things that make me smile. So anyway, that's our intention. Dan got a little rowdy last night. I hope nobody took it personal. People do. It happens. People don't like certain words. But he wasn't doing it to be, you know, he wasn't making fun. He wasn't of special needs. Nobody like that. He was just trying to have fun and be silly. And sometimes people take things too personal. And if you take anything personal that Dan and I have said, then you just don't understand us, and maybe you shouldn't be here. I feel like I don't want to explain myself every fucking time people get their feelings hurt by something I've said or Dan said. So if it's ruffled your feathers, if it has done put your panties in a bunch, that's on you, you guys. If you can't see it for what it is, then you don't understand. I didn't hear him say anything wrong. Well, he was using the R word. You know what? So good. Thank you, Jackie. You know, people do. People are like, you know, people are offended. People get offended. And, you know, you cross the boundary sometimes on purpose to have some fun. People get it. That's the bottom line. My speaker repair school is called Irrigation Tech. Alligator was their mascot. I got you, see. I'll be right down to help you with your pipes. So I just feel like I need to explain myself because I know people were like, oh my God, try to have him say the N-word next time. You know, I'm like, really? Come on, people. Anyway, we used to say the R word all the time. It made me uncomfortable because I knew, you know what I mean? I knew people were going to react. I'm going too early. Oh shit, Pedro's good for you. It just gets me going. Obviously, that's why I didn't take it personal. Good. Yeah, and I mean, in elementary school, that was the number one thing when people were acting silly and goofy, you know? Society has gotten way too serious. And my friend calls me Riri. That's been her name for me for 19 years, 20 years. So she still calls me Riri. She barely calls me Danielle. And the Riri stands for the word lover. I'm afraid to say it because my trolls are watching. So they would trigger if I said that and they would report. So I'm not gonna say it. But my nickname to her is Riri. Blank lover. I don't know why. Because I was always goofy and silly. So I've been that from day one. Even her daughter calls me that. Hi, Riri. It doesn't offend me. I try to be polite. Your friend calls you the same thing. I think I knew that. I think we shared that before. Again, I got told off on my rail for saying handicap parking. Really? Yeah, come on. No, I know, Suzanne. I know your personality. No, my treadmill's only on a 5. I couldn't multitask like this if it was any higher. I've got 3 devices on. Hi, Facebook. Everybody's not talking on Facebook today. And I finally have it positioned. Hi, Deborah. In a way that I can see it. So, anyway, and when you see that side of Dan, he doesn't come out very often like that, He gets riled up, and I think it was just funny to an extent. I thought he was doing a little bit too much. I was just worried about his account, but it is what it is. He did it, y'all. Shit. Relax. Hi, Heather. How are ya? So, yeah, I don't know what's going to go on today, but we kind of have a busy week. Jenny, I mean, I understand. I have several friends who have autistic kids, and, it might rub them the wrong way. One of them uses the word all the time. The other one doesn't particularly like it. So I try to be respectful, right? I try to be respectful, but sometimes we just get silly, and we do that on Zoom, I don't know, Anthony, you here? Love you long time, boo. So that is what it is. Thanks to you. So Dan's on his way home right now. So if I lose, Bluetooth might connect. Hold on. Hey Siri, turn off Bluetooth. Okay, hopefully it doesn't connect. He was on Facebook, I know. So, hold on, I gotta give Dan, whoever that is, an update. Dan, so quick update. He's super tired this morning, fell asleep with his bowl was almost on the floor. So I took everything away. He ate his cereal though, but yeah, he finished it. No, I know. So I put him in front of the TV, but he's super tired today. I do hang on. I do shenanigan, always with one hand, because my eyes have really hard, my transition to my eyes are really bad. So I have this big screen, and then I have all these little screens in the natural light, and it really flips me out. So I always have to hold on. How do I do everything? Beach man, I don't fucking know. So just so y'all know, my friend Caroline, who lives about 45 minutes from me, I've given her the task of helping with the office. It was giving me so much anxiety yesterday. I just can't, there's just no way. So Caroline has offered to help many times, and I just thought, Caroline, can I give you this? Because I'm so confused. I don't know even where to begin. So I'm like, I can't do it. Caroline's, Danielle, I got you, right? I got you. I'll do it. I'll help you. I'll do all the research. I will hire the people. I mean, she's not gonna pay for it, but she'll get everything done. So I just have to show up. And that like took a huge weight off of my chest last night. This morning, Caroline, I woke up and I was like, fuck, I really gotta get going on the office. And then I was like, oh, Caroline's gonna help. So it's like I could take a breath. I could take a breath, right? So, Texas girl, just try, do whatever you can. Don't do it with me, just do what you can, right? I've been running for 14 years, longer than 14 years, since I was 14. So Caroline has magically like helped me so much. So it's wonderful. So I just couldn't do it. So I was like, please take something off of me. And I'd rather give her the money than somebody else, you know? Somebody I trust, and she organizes well. She researches, she has friends in the industry that can help us. And so all I have to do is just show up, show her around, give her a key if she needs one, and then she can begin the magic. So thank the gosh to Caroline for helping this. Do I work outside of the home? There's no way in heck I could work outside of the home. No. All my shenanigans are done. I couldn't. Are you kidding me? If I left, hi Sam, if I left, there's just no way. Yes, that's a true friend. Yeah. And I'm gonna pay her. Yeah, she says I don't have to pay her, but y'all, this is a big task, you know? Beachman said, shout out to you, Caroline, on this side. He always worries about me, right? He has his own journey to face, and he's always worried to make sure I'm taking care of myself. Last night, after the live, was it before the live? I can't even remember. And I was like, Caroline, I need you to help me. I need you to take this job over for me because I can't even think about this stuff. And it just made me so relieved. So I just didn't even know where to go, you know? So anyway, thank you, Caroline. And I wish, like I know a couple of you, if you were close, would be here in a second. And I know we would have that thing with all the beautiful people that watch me every day. I knew we would have that thing done in probably like 2 days. So Christy, I know, that's been some of the reason why, other than everything else in my life, that I haven't reconnected with you yet, because I have been so stressed out, buckling stress. Like I don't know what to do. I know it's okay to ask for help, and it's hard for me though. But this one, it was like, I have to. I just can't. And Caroline just has the patience and the time right now to help, so the job is hers. She is a good one. She is a good one. That's why she's here. And I know we will this week. I think, I hope. I got a lot going on. When's the 20th? Next week. I have new tenants moving in to the rental. The other part of the rental, that's not on me. That's on Dan. So push on book. Yeah, we will get to the other stuff. I know, I've been so overwhelmed with so much shit in my brain and in my life that it's just hard for me to like, okay, Thursday, all right, at the office. I think at the office. Hi, Alex. I don't know. I don't even remember, honey, what your comment was. But thank you for, I guess, worrying about it. I don't even remember, you know, and I could have taken anything wrong. I have a habit of jumping on people. I do, because I'm just so used to being attacked. So sometimes if I think you're being shysty, I'm gonna give you my sarcasm back. Yes. So, Beachman, that's 2 big stresses off my shoulders. The office is going to be rented in August, so we have some time. You know, it's not just like got to get it done in 2 weeks, which is wonderful. And my rental is finally rented. Now, I rented it to a group of kids, young kids, who fucked up on their credit, you know, sweet kids, CNAs, the brother. It's a family of siblings. They came out here from, and this could either shoot me in the foot or, I don't know, or be really good. I felt bad for them. They were so sweet, you guys. 26, 23, 21, and like, I don't know, 20, they're all close. They moved out from Vegas. And they've been in an Airbnb. The main one, Abby, she brought them, no, it's not an Abby, but I'm gonna just give you a fake name. And she, you know, she's working as a CNA. She's going to nursing school, and she brought out her whole family from Vegas. And nobody's renting to them because everybody wants credit checks. Now, here's me, right? Here's me. I'm always forgiving. I know people's credit score sucks. You know, COVID, young kids make stupid mistakes. They had a lot of theft. Somebody impersonated them. So there's credit score. And I just say, I just need to see that you can afford the house, right? I need to see your pay stubs. I said W-2s, but I didn't need that. I don't know. I bet they sent me everything. And I gave them a chance. She said, Danielle, you don't know what a blessing you are. She goes, we're living in an Airbnb, $900 like a week. It's insane. And she goes, and everybody's just shutting the door in our faces. And I just said, girl, you came to the right spot. A family of 4. How do I say no? How do I not give them a chance to rebuild their rental history, you know? So that's me, you know? I want to give people a chance. She said, you just have been a blessing. You have changed. Just because they were going to go ask her, well, what happens if you can't get a rental? She said, we're going back to Vegas and all of our dreams will be shot, you know? And then I feel bad because I brought my family out here, you know? And so I was like, hey, just, you can get me this stuff. And they were so freaking sweet. I said, if you can get me this stuff, I'll give you a chance. I'll do it. Anyway, so I just feel so sweet. Just so sweet. I'm a mom. Those could be my kids, you know, searching for a house and because they don't have any credit or they got screwed over on credit before. Come on. So, I'm doing it. I'm taking that chance. So anyway, I'll beach man things. So that's what I do. That's me, you know, that's me. It kind of lifts me up. It's like my good deed, you know, it's my good deed. So I feel good about those things. I hope they don't burn me in the end, but if it does, it does. I do my best to pay it forward. And I'm hoping one day good things will, you know, I'll get it back somewhere. Hi Tasha, how are you? So anyway, and we did it with the other person who's taking over the office. I mean, you should have seen, she was haggling with me. So finally I called Dan, I was like, hey, what do you want to do? She's sweet, she works 2 doors down. The landlord's crappy, and she loves this. It's great for her business, and so we lowered it for her too. Because she just seems sweet. I mean, what is wrong with us? $1's $1, yo. But here we are feeling bad for people, and here we are giving them chances and giving them opportunities. She wants a 6-year lease. We could get fucked with the prices, the real estate, on what we're asking, what we agreed to for her. But you know, gosh, that's why we're not rich. It's because we don't push the limits and we're suckers. So, fuck. Is your rental near a home? Yes. It's actually right by our office. So we used to have 4 properties, including the office there. So we've sold them over the years. When Dan wasn't working, that was our retirement. Now we're only stuck to 3 total. So there's a lot wrong with us, Beach Man. Please, there's a lot wrong with us, but we are too kind, and we like to give people opportunities that maybe they wouldn't have without us. And so, you feel good about that until the market goes up and you're like, what was I thinking? Signing a 6-year lease. But hey, it guarantees income for 6 years. And she wanted to do a 7-year lease, but Dan's like, nah. So we worked for him. We said, well, we'll keep you for 3 years at this rate. I mean, we're more than generous. 3 years at this rate, and then we're gonna go up 4% on the 4th year for 2 years, and then we'll go up another 4, and then re-sign a lease if you want. Am I feeling better? Yes and no. Angelica, I mean, yes, my mind is great, right? My mind feels magical and powerful. My body is hurting, but that's because I'm doing way too much. I'm pushing this Lyrica because it's making me feel so great that I'm pushing myself probably too much. So, Kim, I love that. And I get that all the time. It's the sweetest things. We had a gentleman, I don't think we shared it, just cute, This stuff makes me happy. If you guys see me in public, please come say hi. A lot of people don't. Saying exists. Bears and bulls make money. Pigs get slaughtered. It's true. It's true. It's true. And let me tell you, we've lost lots of money in the rental market because we just are generous, right? And we want good clients, renters. So we try to give them a break. And the last tenants were here for 4 years. 4 years. 4 straight years. He fixed everything. If the HVAC system had a problem, he always fixed the capacitors. He was like, Danielle, just take it off the rent. No problem. And those are what you want. So I didn't raise the rent ever, except the last couple months of the new year. And then they moved. He was getting married. They bought a house. I mean, how amazing is that? So it really sucks. Hi, Allie. Thank you. It really sucks that, they moved because they were so magical and wonderful. And so it was just freaking amazing. So, we're way under market for all of our houses. So, just what we do. We try to get, kind people who, really appreciate those things. And then they take care of your property, right? I've had good luck with all my properties, typically. And after 4 years, you guys, holy crap, I didn't know what I expected. But it was amazing. I've never before been able to walk in a house and not have to do a damn thing. They were wonderful. They literally touched up the walls. They did the best they could. The house is over 100 years old, so it's quirky. It's, got its charm, but it's so freaking cute. These people they're in Vegas. They said everything is like modern there. So she walked in and she goes, oh my God, this is the cutest house ever. And you do. You have to find the right person for that house because of the quirkiness. That's supposedly our retirement home because costs are low. And we're probably going to have to put at least $150,000 into that house when we move in. But it's a great house. It's an amazing house. I love that house. It's one of the only ones that Dan bought when, oh yeah, I bought another house. Great. That I loved. I loved it. This is one of our best properties. How many houses do you own? 3 total now. Just 3. My house, the office, and the rental. Yeah. We used to have, at one point we had 6, crazy. And yes, I did that. I managed them, and it stressed me the F out. And then over the years, when you're self-employed, you have to sell them. You safeguard yourself. Just at 35%. Holy shitballs, Kim. Yeah, holy shitballs. I'm not one of those landlords that raises every year. If you're a good tenant, I leave it alone. Yeah. Until it's like I'm so under market that I have to raise it a little bit. But that's how I've always been. The people I don't like, I increased it. I had one bad tenant who she just struggling, single mom, and I was trying to get her out, and I ended up losing money on that deal because she never paid me. And she always said, I'll pay you back. Never happened. And at that point, it was just get her out. But at a time when you need, the income, it really sucks. So anyway, it is what it is. So I'm a good tenant. Landlord. Easy peasy. Don't call me unless it's an absolute emergency. But really, 35%, yeah, no. Every year, been here 11 years, never really, and they keep raising it. It happens, It happens. I raise it based on you as tenants. I've never raised it the first couple of years. It took me 3 years to raise it on these people because they were so great. So great. It's Debbie. She changed it so I didn't have to see the name. Oh, you guys are killing me. It's funny because Kim Stewart, she changed her name to Stewie, and her account got taken down. Interesting, isn't it? She's like, thank God I'm not a creator. But, she's always advocating for me and totally against the other side. So it's funny how she lost her account. I wonder who. Hi, Wolf, how are ya? Yeah, 35%. They obviously don't. They want to push you out. If they're raising at 35%, they're trying to push you out, I think. Yeah, I didn't realize it was Debbie either until she said it's Debbie. I knew it was somebody who changed their name because I don't like the word Debbie. So now we know. Oh, shit. You guys crack me up. Hi, Mart. I bought more peppermint oil. I went on crazy. I sprayed it all over the place. There was less pee this morning, but still some. Renee, way too long. I stay on this thing way too long, y'all. It's fine. That's why I'm broken. My legs feel like jello. I'm only at 3 miles. It's fine. I'll make it through. So kindness matters. Allie was right. Motivational Tuesday. Normally it's the day of the woman, Allie, here. We call it the day of the sob. Strong ass bitches. We all know what we are here. Typically, a mom who never gives up, who's always working hard for her kids, right? Giving them their everything while we're sick. It doesn't matter. Women are one of the most important things in a family. Things. We're not things. We're people. We're humans. Hi, my love, Jihad. It's Taco Tuesday. Hi, Dago. No, Debbie, I don't know. All spayed and neutered. Yep. They're just assholes. Oh. Kim, I thought you said it was Stewie. You lied. I requested my he agreed. In fairness, oh no, that's not you. I request my name to have days before I agree. He agreed. And my rent hasn't been raised in any. That's good. That's the sign of a good landlord, Yeah, I bought more peppermint. I went and spent $10 yesterday at the store for the mini peppermints. And I put them both in a spray bottle out of some water because my friends thought I was going to kill my cats. Which, sometimes it's appealing, but I'm not. I love my kitties. Except Blue Kitty. She's ugly. She's mean and she's ferocious. You walk by her and you look like she's ready to pounce and attack you. So, whatever. I'm spraying. I keep spraying. I ordered more on Amazon last night. I'm getting it. I'm going to stop these little fuckers. I also bought those little pheromone diffusers. Anything to help. Yeah, $10. Yeah, for more than what I bought. Because Marty said, get the cooking stuff. It's supposed to repel the cats away from marking. but I got an asshole. Blue Kitty is her name. Blue Kitty is my favorite. She's part Bengal. She's an asshole. Take each one and sit in a litter box. Marty, take each cat. They're spraying. Each cat. I don't have time for that shit. I just told you. I had to give a job to my friend Caroline for the office to get it up and going and clean. I don't have time to take each little fucker and put them. Shit, haven't seen the bird. Did you hear that he came or she came to my neighbor the other day? Yeah, crazy. Marty, everybody's trying to give me more jobs to do. Can I just get the first 2 done? You know what I mean? Let me get the people in the house. Let me start collecting money. Let me get the fucking office done with Caroline's help, 90% help of hers, my 10%, and then we'll talk. But I'm still not gonna have time for that. There's 10 of them. Half of them don't even come inside. Fuckers. Can you, Dan, I need your help. I thought you meant sit with the babies and love them. I love each and every one of those fuckers. Shit. I was trying to be motivational, Marty, and you sparked a fuse. I have to get a cat hat. I was starting to spread wonderful niceness for what happened between you and Debbie. Oh, Susan, how much time you got? What happened between us? Let's just say one of us is real and one of us is not. How about that? Yeah. I have 13 of those fuckers. I know, and they're a pain in the fucking ass. I was trying to be kind today. I was trying not to swear because I was talking about my good-naturedness to people. I'm trying to convince the trolls about what a great person I am. Just kidding, I don't give a fuck about that. Anyway, but I like kitties. I know you do. Oh, I know you do, Guax. So anyway, I was trying to be motivational, Martin. I'm calling you Martin when I'm mad at you. I don't even know what your real name is. What, were you born a Marty? Well, when I'm mad, I'm calling you Martin. So Martin, sit down and be quiet. I don't got time for that. I was trying to be kind. You brought out the angry Danielle with that. Take your animals 3 times a day. Take all of them, put them in a litter box. Okay. Yeah, 2. You're fine with 2. Shit, this guy. To douche? To use douche? Douche? Well, I don't have carpets. I got furniture they spray on. I don't have 13 cats. My friend Martin, I call him Martin because I'm angry at him. Martin does. I have 10. Leave me alone. They were all rescued cats, okay? And no, I don't give them up for adoption. That we rescue them like fostering, but then we keep them. Once they hit the driveway, they're ours. It was a problem. Yeah. I think people are starting to the word has been spread, you know? Hey, are you lost? Go see the Salinger farm down at the end of the court. They take everybody. Yeah, so, and it's like a paradise. We got litter boxes all over the backyard, you know, and the volleyball court and my horseshoe pits. Great. They just a standard, huge, quadruple size, king size, magnified litter box. It's amazing. Yeah, and the 2 little ones of, whatever. That's what, and they feed us. We're like wet food, dry food. She even puts water in our food to make it moist for our aging teeth. Yeah. They like to scratch. They massage us all the time. They talk to us in funny voices. They're really kind. Go down yonder. Just don't tell them who sent you. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. So that's us. All of our cats. They have magically found us. We haven't chosen them, they chose us. The pig I got, the dogs, well, I got Baxter with Hannah. That was it. I brought home no other cats. I mean, they're dead, the ones that I did at the beginning. Hannah brought home Coda. So yeah, that's what happens at my house. Yeah, so that's thank you, Kim. Keep rocking it. Marty Robbins, a friend of my dad's. So you're a true Marty. Well, take note, Martin. Don't fuck with me. You know, don't tell me. Can you fly out from Nashville and bring me some crystals on the way out, and then deal with taking my cats, training them. I can't pay you, but I'll give you a place to stay. I have a tent out back. Yeah, it's kind of troublesome in the back because bring a sleeping bag, because we gave it to a homeless man. Yeah, when it was really cold and windy and my kids were upset, so they brought him the, we don't have any more. And then another time they brought the last one to the homeless people because I must have done something right for my kids. But it's, you know, that's got those burrs out and back. Yeah, and those little foxtails. So make sure you bring some sort of apparatus to put down on the bottom of the tent. I got blankets if you can't bring it. I got you for that, but that's all you got. And you can seek coverage underneath the horse barn. It's metal, but it provides you with some shade. You had a dog, that's my dog, Coco. Hello, Nancy. Getting ready to go to the hospital for my immunotherapy. Sorry about that, girl. But hey, it's supposed to make you better, right? So yes, I didn't name the dog, Hannah did. Yeah, and then she became my dog, and then she wanted us to pay her back. And a bag of gummies. I got gummies for you. I haven't even eaten them. I've been so scared to do it with the Lyrica. So don't worry about the gummies. I got you, boo. I got other stuff for you too if you need it. I'll share. As you see, I just won't share my bubble gum. So don't ask. That's off limits. Hannah's not home. Nope. She has 2 more years left of her graduate school. And she got grant. Thank you to, I won't have to mention this, but her grants were taken away from her. Yeah. Things are changing. Yeah, so she called me. Hi, Karen. She called me yesterday. She was worried. She's like, Mom, I don't get grants anymore because the government took them away. I said I expected that, B. Right? I expected that. She goes, so we're going to have to pay. Not we're. I mean, when they say we're, you are going to have to pay full tuition this month or this year. I said, Hannah, don't worry about it. She's like, I know, but I feel so bad because I said, hey, we got a year. Right? So this was anticipated. I didn't honestly think it was going to happen that quickly. I figured she would get this year of grants because of her, GPA and all that stuff. Yes, some veterans lost their health insurance. I know. Yeah. Grants were taken away. Yeah. So I thought for sure it wouldn't happen that quickly. I thought maybe next year. Her last year. But yeah, no, it's the quick. They're going after the really important things. Anyway, it's sad. It's scary. They're taking everything away. It's not her fault. No. And I can afford it, right? That's why I dress like a bum. I can't wash my hair, because I can't afford the water. And good thing I got a big nose to help me through these hard times. So things are tough around here. So now that she doesn't get her grant money, I will have to get those bikes tuned up. Can't afford gas. Top ramen. Anybody have? I need a charity for cases of top ramen so I can feed my kids, grandpa, and anything else you can provide would be great. Because the government, I'm going to tell you something. I worked in the grocery store, and now, most of the time when I shop, I go to Walmart.com, right? MAGA, really? Yeah, really. Yeah. I can't wait to see what your retort is for that one. Yeah, really. Ain't lying about that. It's going to be coming. Good thing we have a, college fund. Good thing she has a little bit left. And good thing Chewy gets all my damn money at the vet. Yes, I know. I have to, speaking of Chewy, I gotta place my order. So anyway, yeah, about that. So she's got some money left over. I said, Hannah, you're fine. And then if not, we rob Andrews. He's still got a full college fund. How do I stay positive? I cry. I drown my sorrows in lots of vodka and scotch, tequila, whatever I have, whatever I can afford, whatever I can panhandle. My friend sent me some gumballs, so this will be my sugar intake for the next couple weeks to keep me going. Yeah, give me a little high at the beginning. You guys keep me focused. I don't need food when I got you all. I don't need anything because you guys give me food. You guys are my life. Dry begging, of course. Yeah. Coming from a MAGA. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Yeah. Anyway, you know you're gonna get a responses. You're gonna get a response from anybody who has a MAGA, handle name. You know what I mean? I know I can't afford dentist, Bethany, so I'm gonna have to be really careful. No, that's not cheap either. Good thing I know my dentist. Just maybe have to do a video or something and he'll give me a discount. Oh, Susan, I love it. Oh, you're welcome. Now the stress is unbearable. I know, actually. It's like, okay, a yin or a yang. I really lowered my drinking. I had 2 glasses last night and I was feeling it because Lyrica, right? And it was a little too much. So Danielle's gonna have to scale it back. But I have to scale it back a little bit. You know what I mean? It's too much, but same thing for me. I quit it almost, and I was more stressed. So I try to keep a little bit in my life because it really helps. And sometimes I want that second glass so bad, and I'm like, nope. But last night I did because we were having fun. Julie, I'm glad I can help. Andrew is still working at the car wash, and he's at Shasta on a houseboat with his best friend's dad and a whole bunch of boys. Okay, love you, Marts. Massam, I know, it's crazy. And you know what else is crazy, Ash? My fibro. I have fibromyalgia. I don't have lupus or RA yet. I mean, you never know what life's gonna deal me. You're $2.93 a gallon, Barbara. I wish we had $2.93. Gas is like almost $6, $5, $6 for premium. Yeah, that's crazy. Pain is so bad. So, and the problem is I was going on that bender too. I was drinking a bottle a night because it helped my body so much and relaxed me. Then everybody's like, try the gums, try all this stuff. I did, but it's not the same way. I love my wine. And so wine tastes super different. I still drink it because I love the feeling. But yeah, I've cut back a lot because the Lyrica kind of intensifies everything. And then all of a sudden you get like, wow. Yeah, California's crazy. I was in the grocery store, you guys, before I said that, and I was shopping. And the prices, like I was literally saying, oh my God, this is ridiculous. $9, there was $9 for something and I couldn't remember what it was, but nothing that was $9 before. Are you kidding me? I was like, y'all, this is scary. This is scary. We're in scary times. I mean, that's scary that what? And they've increased. They've increased. Nothing's gone down, they've just gotten worse. So can somebody share that little tidbit of why? We don't need to go into it, we all know. When somebody dies, other suffers come. Yeah, stupid suffer. So it's insane. It's insane. Oh, we will knock prices in half. We'll bring back to, yeah, okay. Well, they doubled, so now what? So eggs in Vermont, I know, I get eggs next door. Oh, fuck, I forgot to pay her. Oh no, don't let me forget, I gotta pay my neighbor. So yeah, Ashley, I've been there. So I went on pain meds because I said I can't keep drinking a bottle a day. It wasn't affecting what I was doing. I choose to live in California. Wayne, that's a stupid comment. Come on, that's a stupid comment. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Everything smells cheaper. Yeah, okay. Nothing's cheaper. Nothing's cheaper. Time for another gumball. Oh, I paid her $12 for a dozen. Yeah, and if you eat any gluten-free foods or anything specialty, you are screwed. Yes. Organic shit. I don't buy organic because it's already expensive. My egg person's amazing, but the chickens are starting to ease up on the hatch of the leg, you know. Ah! Yeah, cat hair, cat piss. Ah! I dropped my ball. I ate that shit. 5-second rules. I got it. I was picking off the hair behind the scenes, making sure there was no cat piss on it. This time. I thought it. Alright? We don't waste a gumball. Hell no. If it was in a pile of shit, I'd wash it off and still eat it. That's good. You know how people are like, well, my house, whatever. I dropped the ball. It's fine. It'll fine. We don't do that. We don't play. We don't drop this. These are precious commodity. $2.72. That is the cheapest thing I've ever heard in my life. I hate you other states that are so cheap. Gas. You're like, oh my God, gas is so expensive. It's $3 a gallon here. I'm like, fuck, try 5. Grandpa's really tired today because he didn't. Wait. Oh, this is crazy. I can't even think about it. I was so pissed off in the grocery store yesterday. I was like, this is why I never enter a grocery store. Because I get fucking pissed off about the prices. I got it, Janice. Don't worry. It's in my mouth now. I blew off the hair. Blew off the fecal matter. That probably was there at one point. We good. I need a cleansing anyway, so. Hi, Kenzie. Yeah. What? Oh, I thought you were talking to me, Lars. Yeah. That's stupid. You guys are stupid. Where's all that money going? Where's all our money going? I want, what do we do when we write in a checkbook? The ledger. Does anybody actually ledger anymore? I don't. I just write checks. But I don't make sure I have money in there. YOLO. It's fine. I'll transfer if I need to. Oh shit. Other people who live in my neighborhood. Assistant. We don't get any assistance. I'm not here. You know why? Because of me. Because of all the money I produce. Because I'm a badass bitch. We don't qualify for any of that shit. Just kidding. Not just me. I don't get any assistance. We get nothing. So I'm gonna put another ball in my mouth. Don't worry. 3 balls at one time. So I gotta take the old gum. It's really hard. Look at that. This shit is like, who sent me these? I'm gonna send you my dental bill. Rita, is that you? Is Dan, somebody said Dan is close to perfect. Or is Dan a perfect husband? I mean, Casa de Clomp has asked that question and I've ignored it. But I almost have to get back to it because I can't. I'm 3 balls deep. I almost have to. No, the only balls in my mouth are the gum balls. I don't like balls. I mean, who would put balls in their mouth? I mean, who would put, you see I'm ignoring that question. Who puts balls, why, ooh, no. No thank you. I know, Amy, I'm gonna be screwed. My teeth have been sensitive too because I have TMJ. You do? Lily said she does. You put balls in your mouth? 2 of them? Or do you just suck on 1 sack? Does your husband have 2 sacks? Unlike Drake? I don't know. No, Drake, the Amish guy. I know. Tammy, I'm jealous you have the Amish. Yum, see? When do you find out? Most likely Jesse Ed's not getting his. No. Ooh, and you put them all in your mouth? Like both balls? He has 2 with stitching. Remember, Drake doesn't have the stitching in between to keep them separated. So, I don't know if you just suck on one. Gross. I know. Kelly, I'm fine. We're talking about balls in her mouth. You don't do that, do you? No, I haven't changed. Shit, I've probably gotten worse, Karen. Beware. Balta. Oh, thanks, Chach. I was just getting to. He's still going tomorrow, Sandra. No. Is that called teabagging? Is that what that's called? Teabagging? No, thank you. Never done it. Actually, I lied. I did one time, I think, play with one side. One side. And it feels like something you shouldn't have in your mouth. You know? And the hair. And I'm telling you, they all smell. I don't care how clean you are. They still down there have an odor. I'm sure just like us, you know? But they don't smell clean, even when they're clean. Even when he was younger. So I think I played with one side one time, and I couldn't. No, thank you. So I'm not a teabagger. I can honestly say. Sean, have you ever had two balls in your mouth? She's a friend, so no, there's just an odor. I mean, Lily, you know with the mostly, you know there's just a slight odor. It's not bad. It's not like a gagging odor, but it's just an odor. Like 69, you know? When the balls were in your face, I think that's when I tried it. I tried one ball in my mouth. You know, the peen's all irritated. It's just a complicated situation. It's really awkward, you know? I have not joined this. Oh, it's a Sab Discord? Shit, I gotta do it. No, it's like a head. Hi, Arnold. A head. No, it's not a poop odor. No. It's like a light musty smell. I mean, I'm not saying we smell great, right? We probably have an odor, and that's fine. You know, but you would think with them being out in the open and shit, it would smell great. You know, I'm just not saying it's a great smell. I mean, don't judge Dan. Maybe he has a different odor. But, you know, it's fine. It's the pheromones. Well, those pheromones don't turn me on. Ralph Lauren and the green bottle does. Maybe he should have tried to squirt some of that around there. Sweaty, no. I'm telling you. When we used to do the deed and 69 kind of came in here and there, we always showered. We were always clean. So Irish Spring, it tasted like Irish Spring with a little bit of, you know, ball odor. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we need to put some Febreze on it or something. Keep a little, you know, laundry. What are those things? Fabric softener, you know? So I don't know. We'll do something. You had one in your mouth an hour ago? Amy, how did it taste? Any smells? Any odors? You can't fit two in yet? I want you to try and report back to me if you can get two in. You can open your mouth, baby. It's fine. I'm sure we all have. Have you ever yelled really loud? Try that. Try that. You know? And then see if they pop in. Just don't gag, because I can imagine you get it. You know, don't reply to that Michael person. I don't know. Coast, yeah. It doesn't taste like pizza. You had Swiss cheese an hour ago. Is that what it smells like for you? What a day. I just Illumi. Yeah, what's the Mando? A little Mando. You remember Coast? Yeah. I don't know. It's just not a thing for me. I'm such a prude. I get it. I am. Like Dan's like, you are such a big talker. And in the bedroom, you're like, oh, don't do that. I am. I'm the biggest prude. It's okay. I don't know. I just, you know, certain things bring me out of that prudeness, but we don't do that shit anymore. And I was a wild beast, too. There were some times that I was, like, surprising myself. I'd wake up in the morning embarrassed. I was like, oh, my God, did I really? Who was that? No, yeah, but it's unhealthy for us in our older years to play with those things anymore. You found your people. Hey, it's good. I'm here. I've been here, Ashley. You know, back in the day, you know what I mean. We won't mention anything. Don't say it. But, booger sugar. Goes with a booger coochie. No, no, mm-mm. But those were the, just one more time, no. I think it would give me a panic attack. Dan's like you. He's like, just one more time. No, no, I was so paranoid. I can't, no. My heart palpitation, you know, it was a good time, but I was crazy. I was a wild banshee. Like, who am I? Dan was like, you know, he was like, we got to do that next weekend. We got to do that next weekend. That was great. I mean, so when I say, bruh, you have lots of content in your head. Rewind. Remember those days. Rewind and just pretend that we're back there with your hands. I'll give you some lubrication. You're fine. Your Irish Springs. Oh my God. Amy said her man uses Irish Spring and he smells and tastes great. Yeah, come on, Amy. Give me a little something. I mean, y'all making me feel like I'm lying about the little tinge of, you know, I think maybe it's old skin. Here's the thing. Dan wasn't that old back then. I can't tell you the last time we did 69. So, why? Nobody wants to do that now. A 58-year-old and a 51-year-old doing that. I mean, talk about no, absolutely not. It was so complicated before. Can you imagine getting our bigger bodies and our hanging skin all over each other on everybody's face, bodies? Things are touching that shouldn't be. No. Oh, Tony, get out of here. No, Tony, you don't do that shit anymore. It's not cute. Our titties are like hanging from nursing, right? Our bellies hang down when we go on our hands and knees. And if you don't believe it, just go on your hands and knees naked after the shower and look at yourself. Look at yourself. I get a cramp. Yeah, I mean, imagine the hamstring. Imagine like being choked. Like I remember I was like, I can't breathe. Like, what the fuck? We're too old for this bullshit. I have fibromyalgia. I have TMJ. Yo, those shenanigans don't work in this old age. Those of you, it gets better in your 60s. Girl, what are you taking? This girl just had one ball in her mouth because her mouth is too small, and she loves it. And she's like, wait till you're 60. 60? We should be dead by 60. My vagina should be closed up by then. I don't know about Dan's peen, but I'm looking into some medicine that makes it not work. What? I never liked 69. Me neither. Even in the days of fun. You know what I mean? No, I still didn't want to do that shit. I did other things that were mortifying. When I think back at the things that I did, I was like, who is that person? That wasn't me. You know, playing with my sugar walls and shit and doing things with other things and the wall. What and who? No. I was a good time. I was. You used to like it? Fuck, were you on top or on bottom? Dan liked to be on top. And it's really compromising, you know, when you got a stick in your mouth and he's getting off by, you know, at the Y and you're like, I can't move, you know. I remember my face being like, how am I supposed to, you know, you can't, no, I did it because my hubby liked it and he died at 42. I mean, my hubby likes all of it. Are you saying you did it before he died because you knew he was dying and it was kind of like a guilty thing? Or you just did it to please your husband? I mean, I get it, like, but no, I don't. I don't even think if Dan was on his deathbed, I would give him one last 69. Couldn't do it. I mean, no, absolutely not. You go, girl. You go, girl. No. It'd be hard to do today. Who has bad hips? You know, who has bad, I mean, we all have aches and pains. I got a hammy pull the other day. A hammy, a Charlie horse. And I wasn't even doing anything. I literally just was laying there with my legs up. Dan was doing all the work. And my hamstring was knotted up. For what? I wasn't even using any thrusting or anything. Hi, Robs. I didn't do anything. Was it just because my legs were being open? I don't know. But I had to go put some Bengay on afterwards. Not really Bengay, but Biofreeze. Biofreeze. And then I jumped in the pool because it was cold, and then it seized up again. I was swimming, and I was like, oh, you know, shit. And Dan's right, I don't really move. I don't move. Do you all move? I mean, why? Why do you need to move? Why? I mean, I play with Dan's nips. I don't know. Not because he likes it, but because I like to play with the nipples. I don't know why. But does anybody play with their mans? The tear gas explosions. Yeah, I don't need my husband to like die. Dan's like, if I died in you, that would be the best way to go. I was like, what am I gonna do? I mean, if you literally die on top of me and like your whole body weight fall, I mean, I'm gonna die with you. No, you can't do that. You do it because he likes it? God, why are you women like that? Is something wrong with me that I don't cater to my husband? I just don't cater to him. I mean, it's like, here, honey, here's your breakfast, your coffee, your lunch, dinner. Oh, let me clean the house for you, baby. Oh, and let me put your balls in my mouth. Hold on a second, let me bend down. And what? No, thank you. No, thank you. No. I'm not one of those people. I'm so fucking tired. My fingers are cracked. My back is hurting. My butt's in a fucking spasm right now. You know, my skin's burning because I'm outside. I'm also a landscaper lately because I'm so, you lost the sound? No, you just don't want to listen to me, Amy, anymore because you're petrified that I don't please my husband or put a ball in my mouth. I don't do that shit either. No, fuck that shit. You know, if you want to meet me halfway and help me around this property, I will not lick your balls or put them in my mouth, but you might get sex with me not moving. Come on, that's a reward. That's a reward. Even if I'm not doing anything, to be able to penetrate my love tunnel is the reward of helping. I don't need to do anything. If I want you to do something to pleasure me, I'll let you know. If I want a finger, Old Spice. No, it's the Polo. Y'all remember the Polo in the green bottle? I sprayed it yesterday in my bathroom. I almost got horny. I was on the verge of a tingle without even a man around. Just the smell of it alone gives me up to that point. I'm disgusted. First of all, Jim, when you troll, your is Y-O-U''RE. Disgusting. Your disgust makes no fucking sense. So, and why? You're a man. You don't like those things? I mean, you can talk about them and you can think about them, but I can't talk about them because I'm a woman? God. I mean, that's kind of not fair, Jim. Why can you talk about it, but I can't? Because I got a vagina? Shit. It smells. I can walk by. Jim, you disgust. You're disgust. Yeah. Yeah. I can walk by a man in like the shopping mall. When we used to go to the shopping mall. I haven't been to the shop. Don't even ask. I don't like people. Anyway, and you smell that smell. And you turn. You know who smells the best? I'm gonna tell you something. A panty, what do we call them? Cootie boogers, booger cooties. The booger cooties they start forming. And you're like, holy shit. I'm gonna tell you something. You know who are the best smelling men? I'm gonna say it right now. Don't judge me for saying it. I don't even want to say it because people are gonna be like, oh my God. The best smelling men. I'm gonna tell you. black men. Black men who take care of themselves and look dapper in their suits, they always smell amazing. God, Asian men, I don't know about that. Yeah, black men smell amazing. Because half the time, I'm going to tell you, half the time I turn around and I want to see who belongs to that smell, they're black, handsome black men. Damn, you know, I'm like, shit. Sometimes if they're close to me, good smelling men. Sometimes if they're close to me, I'm like, you smell good, baby. Keep up the good smells. Yeah, it's kind of creepy and corny, but I like to tell them because, you know, it sparks up their day. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie. It's always, never a white man. My head turns, it's never a white man. Very rare is it a white man. No, sorry. White man, you need to up your game. You did. You need to up your game. Brad, you better be smelling good if I ever meet you. Yeah, where's Guax? Guax, do I like armpits? Oh, Aramis. I don't know. I don't smell it. I have some favorite ones. Yeah. So anyway, I try to compliment people. Yes, if you see a fine looking black man, he is always dressed to the hilt. He's perfectly shaved, and he smells like somebody I want to eat. Anyway, I have problems. Yes, it's you. Nathan, I have a problem that you're here on my time telling me I have problems. Yeah, bye Nathan. Have a good fall. I don't need a mandingo. I have a mandingo. He's inside. We mandingoed this morning. I rode the donkey. Actually, I can't even say I rode the donkey. I didn't ride it. He rode me. The donkey rode me. I don't get on top. He never likes it on top, just so you know. He flips me over. If I ever am on top, which I really can't because my piriformis is hurting and I have a hard time opening my hips. So we're not talking about Ed right now. I'm talking about sex. And you want to bring Ed in here? Not right now. Let me finish. God, you guys are disgusting. Anyway, I'm really dirty only with my words. I used to be a dirty bird back in the day, you know, when you had a good time with things, you know, other stuff, alter it. Never mind. He rode me. Yeah, he always flips me over. Yeah, and I can't take that risk anymore because here's what happens. I'm hurting, you know, I have fibromyalgia. If I'm riding the donkey and he flips me over, he's definitely going to hurt something. So that doesn't work for us anymore. No, it doesn't work. So we might as well just stick it in and I'll just lay there. I do too much. You guys stop it. You know, all the judging eyes, you know. You just lay there. Yeah. I mean, I still can get off with no movement, for fuck's sake. I can still have an O if I choose to. I mean, it's all here. Like, if I really worked myself up, smelled the bottle of cologne, man, I could just do this. That's a good idea. Anybody have a hard time? I have a friend who's a multiple orgasm. Multiple. It's insane. Like, sometimes 2 to 3 times in one. What? How does that happen? Anybody else? Multiple? Have I ever been with a black guy? Never in my entire life. Never. I've seen them on, you know, Corn and stuff like that, but I've never been with one. More points than we can count. It's ridiculous. You have 3 in one time. Not in one. 3 orgasms in the same fornication moment. Multiple orgasm. And it's hard, right? Anybody who's in perimenopause, is it not difficult at now or to reach a climax? I swear to God, I can't even pay for one. I can't pay for one. I used to have a fine time doing it. And I'm like on the brink. I'm like right there. Right? And I'm like, oh, it's coming, baby. It's coming. Woo! It's gonna hit. And then I'm like, where'd it go? what in the fucking world? It was right there. It was, she can have an O in her chair? What the fuck is she doing in her chair? Yeah, it goes. I mean, it goes away. It's like right there. Like right at the cusp, and you know the fireworks are gonna start. And then all of a sudden it just packs up and goes away. It just goes. It's just like abort the mission. We have an emergency. We got to go. It's my, yeah. So I don't even want to work hard for it. I don't even want, don't touch me. Oh, the boy toy. Oh, gone. Okay, I was worried, a 7-inch tongue. Ooh, no thank you. Yes, and you can't move, right? You're like, and I think sometimes I psych myself out because I'm like, oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, and then it's like gone. So is it because I'm like rooting her on? I'm like trying to give her, you know, the backdrop, like a shebang and a big powerful boom. You know, I want tears. I want my body to shiver. And I know it's coming and it's right there. And then it's like, okay, never mind. We're packing up, maybe next time. What? I know, I have a rose. I have a rose. Y'all, I thought it was me, and I thought, okay, is it like, did I feel some way about the date? Are you talking about when Dan was talking to the girl? You visualize Brad Pitt? You know, sometimes I like open an eye to watch Dan's face. And, no, I don't want a bigger tongue. That grosses me out. Ew. And I open his eyes, one eye, because you gotta be discreet, because if I open both, then he gets creeped out. So sometimes you ever just kind of glance, like you do a half open, you know, to look, and you can see their faces. And I'm wondering, what is he thinking about? $100, he's not thinking about me. I bet you he doesn't even vision me in that moment that he's getting ready to climax. You know, you ever see their face? Look at it next time. They're not thinking of you. I was looking at him this morning like this. Typically he looks at me, sometimes he closes his eyes. Yeah,
Baby, you're all that I want, and I found it here in my heart. Who'd have thought I'd believe you'd take me to heaven?
Dan, when you were climaxing today, who was in your brain? Who were you thinking of? I know it wasn't me, it's okay. You could admit it. I was looking. I saw your face. And I know when you're not looking at me, when you're looking at me, I peep, I do a little peep. When you're looking at me, I know you're thinking you're visioning me, but when your eyes are closed, you're in a different land. It wasn't me, I know it. His eyes were closed this morning. He never closes his eyes. Silence.
I mean, you're
silent.
not going to believe me anyway.
He's silent.
What's the point? I always envision you, by the way.
Of course you're gonna say
Always.
that. Of course you're gonna say that.
You're the one that my mind, you're mine. I don't envision other women when we're having sex.
I swear to God, you better be swearing to God right now.
I swear to God.
Because you swear on your kids?
Oh, I swear on my kids, they're correct. I mean, I could envision, you know, other things, but you're always involved. You are always the object of appreciation. And that is an absolute honesty. My whole life.
Casey Musgraves.
I could think of her alone, but when I'm with you, I think of you.
Okay, so that's the truth.
That is
when
the
he's
truth.
playing with the pecker, the Black & Decker pecker record, it's not black, it's pink.
No, if I'm going to go do it on my own, why the fuck would I do it with my own, someone I have every day? I may as well do it, you know, pick the whatever. You're going to do it alone. Spice is variety.
Yes,
Variety of
I had
life
some
is
guac last
spice.
night.
Spice of variety, whatever
Yeah,
the
are
saying
you
goes.
thinking, P.S. said you're thinking about the girl in the bar when you're by yourself. Don't even say it. I don't even want to know.
I have not. I have not. I mean, it would be bad thinking like of both of you at the same time. That would be cool. But I don't, that's not my fantasy.
Julie.
My fantasies all involve you.
Julie, I'm realistic. Here's the thing. I know what men's minds think. Men's minds they're crazy, wild, sexual animals, right? Here's the thing. it's okay, you know? I mean, I'm not in denial that my husband doesn't think about other women. I just hope he doesn't think about it while, while I'm looking at him.
This, quite honestly, I will tell you this. The longer that we go without it, like, you know, if we go 2 weeks, the more, you know, my mind is set to you. And, you know, it's like Pavlov. When you walk in, my body's ready because we have a history. But the longer we go, like, the longer we take breaks between, the more other women seep into my mind. That is an honest statement. I'm not saying that like we need to do it more, but it is true. Your mind does that.
You're not making me think we need to do more with a statement like that.
I don't know
But why would you
I'm
put
just
that
being
there?
honest.
Because then I'm gonna have to clean it up later. Thank you. An empty ice cream sandwich box. He was
I
just
just
gonna.
had to write my aunt. Like, can I tell a story?
You have to write your aunt.
I just had to write her a long thing.
Oh
So,
no!
let me get on
Hold
there
on,
for
I'm
a
at
second.
6.5 miles. I gotta get off of here.
Yeah, get up. I'll stop for a minute.
Excuse me. Hold on. I gotta go here and then you can talk. Don't take our time up though because
Don't take your time.
yeah, it's my time.
All right, they don't want to hear the story about. Yeah, you can hear the
Oh.
story along with me.
Linda.
What?
Linda?
No, not Linda.
Oh, the other one?
Which have many aunts.
Your mom's sister.
I have my mom. So
The one she
I know there's a. Is that Facebook?
Yeah. See, you like my apparatus?
Very nice apparatus. Ooh, look at that.
I did a good job.
So
Okay, hold on.
I discovered that I had an aunt, 2 aunts actually. My mom had 2 sisters that we discovered, half sisters, from her father, obviously, that we discovered on Ancestry, and they met. You know, so I've met these my new aunts, and it's kind of a heartwarming story because my Aunt Diane, she saw our date night video. You know, where I'm talking. Yeah, I'm being misogynistic, and I'm talking to the other girl, and she commented on it on the video, and I responded, you know, Aunt Diane, this is make believe, right? This is just you know, manufactured videos.
What did she say?
And she didn't say anything. And then I just said, you know, this is not me. You know, don't worry. I appreciate the thought, and I think it's appropriate. I think it's really cool, is what I'm saying, that my aunts reached out to me. I'm 57. My aunts are, you know, closer to a little younger than my mom. You know, they're in their late 70s or early 80s, and she still was reaching out to me to teach me lessons, right? To reach out, and I am so honored that she would do that, you know, for her nephew. And then today, she sent, after I commented on the thing, she sent me a DM, and it was a video, and it was a great video, and it just basically said, hey, you know, boys that are, you know, fathers and boys, you know, have a special bond, and it goes on, and they learn how to treat women first by watching, you know, their father. And so she's sending me another message like, look, you know, your son is watching that. You have to. And again, you know, some people would be upset. I am grateful that people care about me enough to reach out. And I responded to her. I said, you know, Aunt Diane, again, you have to realize this is make believe. The girl was sitting there. She's an Instagram creator. She wanted to make a video. We didn't know what video to make and decided to make a video that was going to generate views and get people talking, irritate people, piss them off. So we made the video. And, you know, I said, that's not me in real life. I would never disrespect my wife, you know, blatantly like that on a date or at any time. Of course, I would never do that. And, you know, we've never cheated. We have trust because we've earned it over 30 years. We trust each other. We've never had infidelity, never had to worry about that, so we have a little leeway. And, you know, I said, Andrew knows that's make-believe. And Andrew sees, you know, he sees the real us every day. For good or bad, however I treat her, that's not it. And, you know, I hopefully she gets it. You know, those videos are made up.
The cat's got him, but this, if you're talking about that, that's just a growth. I don't know what kind of growth it is.
The cat's jumped on my head this morning.
People are asking about the thing on the top of your
Oh, that's like I just keep scraping that off. It was a scab. And,
no, it's...
All right, whatever it is, it's there. She bugs me with these things.
Yeah, because I want him to get it looked at, but it fell off last year and then it grew back.
There you go. It fell off and grew back. It's Herman. We'll call it Herman.
Yeah.
But that's the nice story. I've seen. I've had dermatologists look at everything.
Yeah, it's called something. It's like extra dry skin. And
But tell me that's not a cool aunt, you know, that cares enough to
But the
reach
blood
out.
is from the cats. The blood was worse this morning. He came up and I was like, oh my God, what happened to you?
All right, I don't know how the conversation turned in my head, but all right.
Okay, well, I mean, it's
And I don't want to talk about growths on my head.
okay. Well, then don't come out here and don't have people look at you. Man.
Baby, you're all that I need, and I found it here in my heart.
It was about the head all along. It was technically, a little cranky pants.
It's
Okay.
a great song.
Anyway, so let's change the fucking vibe after that, and let's get to some affirmations for a badass. Let's see, 1 card or 2 card day. Let's see. I think this is a 1 card day. I think this is everybody needs to. I am doing a damn good job.
By the way, I got
Oh,
an
really,
invitation
Boston?
to be on a radio show.
I am doing a
Out of San
damn
Francisco.
good job. And you know what? We all are in our own way. I couldn't even pay attention to what he was said because I was looking at his head. I know everybody's saying that.
Fuck.
Nobody could pay attention. So, anyway. Dan needs to learn to be nicer. Yes, he's just cranky pants.
I am just at a loss.
Everybody's saying you're just cranky today. I mean, the way you jumped up was like literally like a little errant child who didn't get his way, and you didn't get the response. But everybody was like, I was looking. Everybody was like, I can't focus on what Dan's saying because of that thing on his head. So it was all, if you could read comments, that's all that they were saying. So nobody said they even heard it. Put a hat on, and then maybe try it again.
Baby, you're all that I want.
I do have a lot of patience most of the time. Yeah, we weren't even talking about his head. No, we didn't know. Yeah, he probably a little embarrassed. I think Dan has a great aunt. Is it a great aunt? I don't even know. It's crazy. Hi, Patricia. How are you? I mean, it's crazy how one person can like take away and suck away all the positivity and the fun you have. You know.
I'm
You know, and they
sucking it away.
fucking like a balloon, you know, and then tie it up and just throw it away. It's like, no more fun for you.
Oh, here you are on
Um,
Facebook.
It doesn't work for weight loss, no. This is
You
not
look
something
quite-
you do
quite
for weight
beautiful
loss.
today.
This is something you do for those of you who don't have core. You do it for your core, but I'm doing it for my bladder. It's been amazing for my bladder. Yeah, I don't pee as much anymore. Amy, you might like this. Yeah, you know, just thinking in the sexual realm, since you like to put balls in your mouth, this might tighten up your cuckoo at 60. You said you're 60? Anyway, so it tightens up the inner walls, you know? So, this might be good for you. It might provide your husband with a lot more pleasure. And you, right? Because I can see you're both really into the, you know, connection and stuff like that. So I'm just looking out for you, girl. Just looking out. Total pelvic floor, yeah. I mean, and that's you're tight at 67. You didn't have any babies? Yeah, so girls, you want a tighter vag? Hey, get yourself a vibration plate, sit on it once a day for 10 minutes, and you too will have a tight cooter. Yeah, tighter. You had 2, and you have a tight cuckoo? Well, how did you get the tight cuckoo? I need to know. Yeah, well, Patricia has a tight cuckoo because she had 2 C-sections. Yes, you missed the growth. You have a prolapse. Oh, yeah. So this would be good for you because you hold the prolapse up and you tighten your pelvic floor, and it will. Dan's always cranky, you guys. He's jealous. What is it? It's a vibration plate, Amy. Amy's like, ooh, I need to be tighter. I want to provide more fun and suction for my husband. So I think mine's not sealed yet, but it's looking for a closure. Yeah, she's not fully foreclosed on, but she's on that maybe she getting tighter. I don't know. I'm tight, and you had a full hysterectomy. I'm jealous. I don't know what it would be like to have a tight cookie. Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, I had 3 kids. Andrew fucked up my cookie. I mean, he was the last one and came out with a bang. Let me tell you, everything changed after that one. I remember looked down like a year later and I was like, did that always look like that? Dan, come here, take a look at this. Was this prettier at one time? She was. She was. It's okay. You've been scared to do it? You had some 9-pound daughters? Your cooch is huge. Girl, don't admit that shit, because you be flapping. I mean, my babies were tiny, and my shit's still flapping. I don't know why. My muscles never came back. I don't know. I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get it. I'm working on it. But I do. I feel a difference in my vaginal walls. No joke. I do feel like the walls are tighter. I'm just saying. You do you, boo. I mean, I'm just trying to give you women a pointer. So you just got to think of it as like, this isn't going to get you in shape. It might work on your core because it's your pelvic floor, right? So you hold everything up. And some of you might get a tingle. Who's that friend who has a friend who sits in a chair? Shit, get her on this thing. She might have multiple just standing here. You know, it's weird because there are women who do that. You do get a sensation in the man on the boat. Yeah, it's a fun sensation if you like it. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, you clench. This is a clench. If you see me doing that, you know I'm clenching the coots. I had twins. Oh, that stomach, fuck, yeah. I mean, C-sections, your stomach doesn't go. So I didn't have a C-section, so you're using her on? Really? Layla, you had 1 kid. You shouldn't have a gaping hole. Like a burster button. Does anybody know what a burster button is? I mean, this is like old school office like talk. Does anybody know what a burster button is? Anybody have whatever vagina to? Oh, here we go. Buckle up, people. You thought we were good before that, and I'm getting my vibe back now. No, it's a burster button. Come on, it's like on a copy machine, old school. No, anyway, apparently it's got great vibration techniques, and when you walk up to the printer or the shredder, whatever it was, it vibrated just in the right place for you to have an O. Now, I never did that. I wasn't. I was too young for the burster button, but I learned about it from somebody else. And she said that was the best time. Whenever she was trying to make copies, she always went in for the burster button. And it just, it was one day, it was an accident. She was leaning over and she was like, oh. Could you imagine somebody walking in and seeing you getting off? Yeah. Anyway, it was a story of somebody who was close to us at one point, and she was a good, she was a good one. She went away, not on her own, but it was just for other technical difficulties, not because we kicked her out, but and she was telling us we were dying. Could you imagine going up to like a copy machine, just standing there having? I don't know if anybody does that when they have a point, but so we call Dan. If anybody of you remember, Dan has the point system, right? So the point system meaning if you have an O, you get a point, right? So he shoots for a point a day, but he wants me to get a point, and so it's really hard because you're perimenopause, and you think you're gonna, and it goes away. It just is like fuck. Something comes in your mind. I gotta switch the laundry or whatever, and it's anyway. So yeah, the eyes rolling back. Could you imagine somebody's coming in the copy room and you're getting off on the button? Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I mean, how embarrassing. But she never got caught. Ever. Yeah, ever. So, I don't know. We count sex in general now as a point. No, it's a half a point. It's a half a point if you don't O, but it's a point if you have the O. And so my friend who has multiple O's, she tries to count this. So let me ask her, this is a great, so hold on a second. Let's bring it to the general forum. So we fight about this all the time. I have a friend who has multiple, and so she wants to gain a point for every O she has in the one act, right? The one act. No, she's not making this up. This person doesn't ever lie. No, she's truthful. She told me how she does it. So anyway, So basically like 3. So she tries to say I got 3 points today. And I'm like, okay, who has the time? Apparently it doesn't take that long. I'm jealous about that. Anyway, so she tries to gain a point. So basically it was one sexual act with one orgasm and you got a point, right? 4 at one time? Like, or do you break it up like rest, get back on it? There's another one, rest. So we no. So I telling her she doesn't get to count what she does in the first act itself. Now, if you have multiple acts, you count those as a point. So should she count the 3 she has in the one act because she's lucky and has 30 seconds in between? Girl, do you feel like you're dying? I mean, I've had some pretty powerful O's, and I thought, oh my God, this is it. My life is ending. Like my heart, like everything. So we're in a conundrum because some people say no, she needs to have separate occasions. Like she needs to breathe, right? Take your break and then redo it again. But everybody, from a guy's point of view, one and done. Right, but what if your one got the multiple orgasms, right? So we're trying to say is it a point or is it 3 points in a day? It's not fair. It's not fair, Angel, that you have 4 in a row. It's not fair. I mean, you choose to do that, you get 1 point for the whole fornication. Now, if you broke up the fornication and had another one, then it would be 2 points. But 3 points. Fuck you, Zelda. Tony says the same thing. She should get a point because she is lucky enough to have them back to back. She should get 3 points. That's crappy. Years in between. Life isn't fair. Fuck you, Lily. They all count. 1 and I'm dead. Women who do that, like, I don't even know how they're still standing. A no is a no. I know. I also had another friend who did the same thing. She goes, just the idea of it penetrating, she would start off with 1. I mean, could you imagine if we had the slip in of the love tunnel and then we just started like doing this and then they came? I was like, how could you? That would make me so uncomfortable. Like, I need a minute like, I couldn't have one back. Like, I don't think I could do it. 1 and done. Like, I would be scared. My body couldn't handle multiple ones in a row. I mean, Angel, did you think you were dying? Do you think you were dying? Because at that point, how do you, like, are you dead afterwards? Like, do you need a nap? I mean, the things that does to our body, no, thank you. That would scare the fucking, it was great. Did you get up and dance? I mean, did you have a cigarette? Did you have, I mean, what, do you need a man for that? No. Angel, can you do that by yourself or do you need a man to make you have 4? It's just a question. I don't know. You're a gusher? Zelda's a gusher. That's too many. I don't know. I'm just saying. I would feel like it was Frankie. This isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your arrival or your departure. Bye. Anyway, you lost your sound. Maybe that's a good thing, Susan. Maybe that's the world saying you don't need to hear my goobly gop. What about 89? Oh, your wife's gone 8 to 9 times? That's unheard of. Like, there's definitely a heart attack right there. There's no way her heart didn't give out or she didn't see the pearly gates. I mean, if she's gone 8 to 9 in a row, she saw God. She saw Jesus. There's just no way. She's dead. I don't believe it. 3 would put me in the coffin. There's just no way. That's about what, it's just no way. Like, I don't have like, 1 is struggle for me. If I had 2 back to back, I think I would die. I'm telling you, it's the worst feeling. Like, sometimes it scares me. Not all O's are the same. Squirting is a real thing, but it's half pee. Majority pee and mucus. I don't know. We secrete. It's secretion and it's pee. Yeah. No, maybe she told you that. Maybe she was just lying because she wanted you to feel good. I don't know, but I'm just saying it's something that's unheard of. Like that needs to go in the Guinness Book of World Records. 9, come on. 3 is like pushing it. Liquid. Yeah, we have a squirter on here, Zelda, and then we have another one. Her name is Jenny Tran. And it gets messy if you do that. I'm not into that. No, I mean, what do you need, like Harry the Fisherman or whoever, it reminds me of that a slot machine, and he's just a fisherman with the big jalopy hat and the yellow, fishing gear. Like, I mean, a man that just too messy. Like, hi plop. You have to it's just too much. Yeah. It's a letting go. It is. It's hard to let go. It's a brain thing. It's a brain thing. You have to let your brain go. Oh, a gusher. What's the difference between a squirter and a gusher? Come on, Zelda. Really? It's still urine. She's a gusher. I'm an umbrella. Yeah, you need to put tarps around the house. I mean, that's, imagine preparing for the gush or the squirt. I mean, yeah, Gordon the Fisherman. Harry is isn't Harry the casino one? I don't know. Yeah, I'm lucky to have one. Yeah. And then the disappearing ones happen a lot. It's just the tease. Yeah, your body's teasing you. She's a bitch. Our internal woman inside is a bitch. Piss. Ugh. The gushing. Zelda, there is definitely urine in your gush. Get a pH strip. Check it out. I promise you, there is no urine that's not. There's got to be urine pathing. Where the hell are you? Don't ask PS. She's a gusher too. She's a gusher, a squirter. It's the same thing. Gushing. I'm not a squirter. I'm just a gusher. What the fuck is that shit? Get your galoshes out. Yeah. No, Brad, could you imagine an extreme explosion and you're like, what the fuck? And why am I dripping with what just happened? Like, where does it go? Does it hit the back wall? In your room and your comforters? Like, I am just taking me 2 days to wash my bedding. 2 days. I don't got time for that. 2 days. Yes, Merced, my daughter played soccer for Merced. Yeah, you guys are crazy. Yeah, I don't think there's no way. There's no way. It's pee. You drank it? Was it good? I don't know why I always take these off when I'm talking to you. Do you guys notice that? And then I don't really remember, but then I come and collect them and they're all over the place. It's weird. I don't know. Imagine a black light. No. And it's urine, Zelda. You can't be a gusher and not be a squirter. It's the same thing. Towels on your bed, and yes, it goes over your head. I wouldn't even want to do that. I wouldn't want to clean it up. I mean, don't pleasure me because I'm not in the mood to gush today. Thank you. Just don't touch. Just stick it in. Could you imagine? No, thank you. No. Could you imagine cleaning that shit up? Mm-mm. That would piss me off. I would never want to have sex again. Mm-mm. Right, Stephanie. She left me speak. It's an Old Faithful. The kitchen sink. Ariel, I'm not sure. I don't know why you brought up a kitchen sink and the germs. Is that weird? We were talking about gushing and squirting. And you want to talk about a kitchen sink? I'm tired. I think I'm ready for a nap. Yeah. You guys exhaust me. Zelda. He drank what? He drank the gushing coming out of a vagina, not out of the kitchen sink. I mean, what does a vagina have to do with the kitchen sink? No, I'm tired. All of a sudden, I just got hit with things. When guys want to do multiple times, could you imagine going back to back? I mean, that's a lot of work. You go and then you're done and you have a little recovery. The older you get, the recovery time is a lot longer, I know, Robin, I get you. Dry. Lester. Ariel, I have no idea what you're talking about, but you're confusing the fuck out of me. And now I'm going to call you Dan for just killing the vibe. Sorry. Ariel man just took away the vibe of the gushing with a kitchen sink, So, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I had a big O because now I'm exhausted. I'm ready to smoke a cigarette and go to bed. I ran, how many miles did I run today? I don't know, 4. But I walked to 6.5. Way too much. I wasn't supposed to do that much today, but my body kept going, and now my ass hurts. Is someone not on the? Hold on, let me get my glasses on. I gotta do some arm workout. Y'all, the pool workout for your arms, if any of you are wondering how to get rid of your flappers and your snappers on your, instead of a good mood, my hubby acts weird when he gets off. Really? It changes him? I've had that happen though. Actually, it's really weird. I've had an orgasm so powerful, like where you're like, is this normal? Like tears came out of my eye. And then I was like pissed off. I was pissed off. It was just like all of a sudden I was just mad, you know? That sometimes it does weird things to your hormone. It's like an influx of too much endorphins or something. Yeah, Dan's just like, yeah. Oh, and I'm like, God, you're repulsive. Oh shit. All right. Yes, the pool is an amazing workout. My arms have already like increased in definition because of the pool. So yeah, something has changed. Tiara says this has changed. What, my show? No, my show has never changed. This has been the same show ever. And if you're saying this changed, then you haven't been here to the morning show. So, and we don't need your negativity. If you're coming in with yucky and, you know, negativity to say, oh my God, you're so different, you've changed. No, I haven't. You just haven't been here long enough. And don't come back and say this is about Ed. I hate when people say that. All the Facebook people, Peggy's leaving by PS. All the Facebook people are always like, this is about Ed. You're so repulsive. You're so this. And you keep coming back every day. Does it make you feel better to watch me and to make does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel grander and more purposeful in life to bag on people? Take a look at yourselves, you old ninnies, right? And it's funny because when I click on your profiles, it makes sense. Interesting. Yeah, I've always been like this. You had a different t-shirt on. Yes, I did change that. I changed my pants too and my panties. Y'all want to see my new panties? Just kidding. Jesus. So my arms, you want to see these babies? I'll show you. You can see the muscles look at those muscles in my shoulder. Look at this. I'm going to give something the ninnies to pitch out about. Yeah. You want to see this? Bitches, look at that. No bat wings, right? You should see my back. My back is really muscular. But yeah, no, like you can see my muscles like in my shoulders. Yeah, my shoulders are clearly really defined now. Look at that. Yeah. That's swimming. Look at that. Woo! And you should my back. My back is really muscular. That's the one thing that when I did CrossFit, and I just go, I swim on my back, I do this, I do a couple of these, but those ones make me really tired. So I don't do that. I do this, I do this. I just move my arms for 15, 20 minutes and it's tired. 12-ounce curls. Swimming is the best thing. Like I've been swimming now for a week. And here's the thing. I also do arms, right? So I do accessory work in here. I'm not doing really heavy weights, but so the swimming has just like, it's like an additional accessory and my arms have gotten really cut. Yeah. And I tell you, every time I do that, I've lost almost 10 pounds too. So that probably has helped. But my back, my gym instructor always took pictures of my back. Because my back gets the best muscles ever. And so he was always impressed with my back muscles because those ones are the only things that really like go up. He's an enemy and overly jealous. Really? Ashley, that's not good. I don't like that. You haven't gotten your pool. Well, you're cold. You're like 82 pounds. You're like Sadie. But Facebook almost took me out. Show your panties. Yeah. Could you imagine, Judy, if I showed my panties? I should show them my stomach too. I really, last year I got pissed off because people are like, this, and you look at the profile, and one of the people on here were like, oh my God, you should see profile pic. And then I lifted up my shirt. I'm like, yeah, you're jealous, aren't you? Because I'm 51, I put the time into myself and try to make myself feel better and look better for myself, not for anybody else. I'm sorry I look like this on the outside. That's DNA. Whether you make fun of my nose or whatever, that just shows your ugly insecurities about yourself. I'm very secure in myself. I don't have to perfectly coif my hair. I can go out with greasy hair. I don't care. And maybe you should try that. Stop penciling your ugly ass eyebrows. Stop, the ones that are so tiny from the 70s. And just enjoy yourself. You don't have to be physically appealing, but let me tell you, if your attitude was a lot better, you would be much more pretty. So, yeah, I take the time, I take the time to work on myself because this helps me. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I enjoy this. I enjoy seeing the progress in my body. At 51, you guys, 51. I'm 51, you know? 51. This is just 8, and it feels like 20. You guys, I have just been doing so much in the pool and around my house that my arms are tired. Oh, Shannon, I'm not changing for anybody. This is me. You like me, you love me, or you don't. The choice is yours. Stay here because you enjoy it. Stay here because I can make you smile. Stay here because you want to. Show them your tummy. Oh my God. They would hate to see my tummy. My tummy's gotten less fluffy. I have more of the side things, right here. What is those called? What the hell, the flat tires, the spare tires. Yeah, I have the spare tires, but that's hormones. Love handles, yes. I hate when people grab my love handles though. I really hate when people do that. It just drives me insane because I just feel them. It's just horrible. Now you want to see my stomach. I did not have a tummy tuck. No. The one thing, my tummy, let me tell you, I could show you pictures that would make you cry or go, oh my God, you look like a man. I had the best six pack. I had the best six pack, let me tell you. But this was years ago when I was doing CrossFit. Weights is how you get the six pack. It's not ab work. We didn't do ab work at all. Maybe we did a little bit, like we did toes to the bar, which is a lot, huge. I have videos that I could share you. I can show you all those things, and you'd be like, holy shit. I used to climb ropes, not very well, but I did it. My back was on point. My stomach was just badass. So my instructor was always like, because he would put pictures and up, and everybody wanted my stomach. Everybody wanted my stomach because those are the things. Now my lower half still doesn't do as well as my top half. I'm leaner up top than I am down below. So which one? Oh yeah, there's a couple of those women, and I click on them, and I'm like, ooh, with the orange rouge, and the dyed hair, and the thin, penciled on eyebrows, and yet they're making fun of mine. No, bitch, have you looked in the mirror? Thin's not in anymore. Thin's not. Have I always exercised? Yes. The anorexia brought me to exercise. I've always, ever since I was 14 and anorexic, I've exercised. Yeah. Oh, beautiful teeth. God, I hate that. We're our worst critics, right? Deanna, I'm not even commenting. It's not worth the comment. Some people just can't achieve it. Yeah, in my stomach now, like Andrew will tease me sometimes, and he's like, what happened to your stomach? Bitch, my stomach still looks better than yours, so chill out. I don't have it because I don't do any weights. The thing that gets you your apps is deadlifting and cleans and toes to bar and even pull-ups. I used to butterfly. Does anybody know what a butterfly pull-up is? Oh my God, I would move so great. I hit my chin one time. That wasn't good. But the butterfly. I did the butterfly pull-ups. I could do strict pull-ups too. I mean, that's how badass I was. So as a beginner, where should I begin? Walking. Walking, and get you some small weights and do that. But I'm not drawing bigger ones. Yuck. Well, I got mine tattooed. So there's that because I don't have any eyebrows either. Thanks, Megan. So no, I enjoy myself. I mean, Hannah always was like, can you put your stomach away? Back when I was in CrossFit, there's this picture of us in Cabo. My stomach was banging. My lower half always never so much. But my stomach was banging, and you know, Hannah's like, she always posts this picture. She hates me because my stomach was badass. You know, it was badass. God, I love my stomach. Yes, Merced is like a dry, crusty butthole. Exactly. That is Merced. My daughter went to school there for 4 years. So, yeah. So it's one of those things. It's just my stomach's not like it used to be, but it's a lot for, I mean, for 51 going through menopause, it's now better than it was before when I was a little thicker and nothing was fitting me. Because, I got fluffed. I was fluffed up. I don't know how much I weigh. I was really tempted to weigh myself today, but I didn't do it because, I talked to you guys about this yesterday. I'm scared to get in that habit. And so I'm just trying to say, no, you're not going to do it. I am curious though, how much total, but I was really heavy. I got heavy after my anorexia. I ballooned up. I was like 175 pounds, which for me was big. I mean, you see my pictures, my face was round. It's horrible. So, I almost look good now, but my back's hurt. I know that's hard, Connie. When you have those big surgeries like that, it does change it does. Bye, Sam. Love ya. Um, so yes, my skin looks great. I mean, I'm 51. My skin doesn't look that great if you can look up close. It's just the lighting in here. Lighting makes everything perfect. But if you see me in the natural light, I've got and everybody's like, she has Botox, really? Because if I had Botox, you wouldn't see those wrinkles. I'm just genetically blessed, with this shit. Yes, I know, Ashley, because it can get really, really, really addictive. It's addictive for me. Weight loss is addictive. We talked about the eating yesterday. If you were here, I don't know, but I have a tendency to. I haven't been like this in a long time. Oh, you are. Hi, G. Enjoy your boat. I've gotten Botox before. Yeah. The problem with me getting Botox today is that it doesn't last long in my body. My body like eats through it. So it's like, why spend all that money if I only see a benefit for a couple weeks? I don't mind Botox. I think it's a great, you too, Guax. I don't mind Botox. I think it's a great thing for women, and it's a good spruce up and something very, you don't have to, I mean, everybody's like, oh, Botox, God, if you do it right. No, I did it for 3 years and Dan never knew. And he always talked about Botox and how he hated it and all these plastic women and Botox things. You don't have to do that. I mean, that's the thing is you can do it and Dan never knew. But it's so pretty because it gives you a glow. When you're about 7 to 10 days in, your your skin just lightens up. It's like you look alive. It's like you just got back from the spa, and that's what I love. That yeah, it wants to get rid of it. Just had spine surgery once I was healed. I went to work on my health and dropped. Good time to yeah, that's good, Robin. Hello, Kate. So it doesn't like it. I think it's perimenopause, honestly, because things change so much. But yeah, I love a little Botox. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I just can't do it because, I mean, I don't want to spend the money for like a week of looking good. You know what I mean? What's the point? I don't do it unless my dentist like says, "Hey, do a video. You want some Botox?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Because then I'm not buying it, but he doesn't do that very much anymore. What brand is your Maroc, Amy? Hi, Teresa. How are you? My body doesn't like it. I used to do it for 3 years when I did it. My body loved it. It just held on to it. Sometimes I can go 4 months, even with exercising. So it's the craziest thing. And then I hit this older age. Hi, Ash. And that's older age, and it won't stay. It was rejecting alcohol. I was an alcoholic, but extremely healthy, and kombucha was my drink. Oh, really? You were at kombucha, huh? God, I can't do that kombucha. Bye, Patricia. I can't do that. Never had, but never seen. Here's the thing. I want to get a little plump in my lip. A little plump. I just want to have a little plump. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, I don't want to go overboard, but I would like to experiment with it and see what it looks like. I'm not opposed to that. Like, do your thing. Every 6 months, Cassie, I would love it. I would love it. I love Synergy. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I can't do the sour. You just did your lips? I'm so jealous. I really want to do my lips. And so, yeah, it came out on live one time. I was like, I got Botox for 3 years and you had no idea. You can do it where it's like perfect, you know? I want to do my lips. I just want a little bit, you know? And the lip filler it doesn't work on you. No, I want to just do it. I think it's fun. You know, give me a little spruce up. It makes you feel a little spicy, a little beautiful, you know. I am not, you know, yes, here's my basic foundation for women, right? I want you to appreciate and love love. Ashley, we need to talk about your grandma and maybe plan like a trip and take her to the casino one time. I've just been so busy and I've been thinking she's been on my mind, but I just cannot. Ed was just in the AR again, and I just cannot seem to get away. So we need to maybe like do something. But she's been on my mind. Yes, I need a little bit on the top. Yeah. Josh, he's fine. For fuck's sake. When I'm talking to other people, I mean, I see what you're asking, but you don't need to, you don't need to keep asking. I'll get to you when I'm done talking. I mean, it's like Josh, how's your dad? 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 You're not two. Oh, she did. Yeah, I really wanted. So if you talk to her, let her know I'm thinking about her and I really want to take her. Life has just been so fucking crazy. And at this point, we're renting the office out. And so until that gets done and cleaned up, I'm not going to have any time. So like I'll go, but I haven't stayed like I go 15 minutes, play my free play and I leave. But I know she'll want to stay longer than that. So anyway, just tell her we'll do it. Just give me like, I need things to settle down. No, Josh, this is not the only reason why people are watching. No, you're wrong. This morning show never has grandpa on it, so you can chill. Yeah. And if you know anything about me, I don't put up with bullshit. Yeah. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. It's really an ugly look. Yeah. Um, the kombucha, I couldn't do it. A little plump. Yeah, I don't think I need the bottom. But when you get older, I used to have really nice lips, but things just kind of start, you know, they just drop. Yeah. Yes, you are miserable, Josh. I know. It's hard. It's really hard, right? Life is so difficult. I got her phone. Oh, she did? Yes, send it to me. You're exposing me? Okay, expose away. Josh is exposing me. He's on Facebook. He's screen recording me and showing everybody. He's exposing me. Yeah. Okay. Um, you're the one being rude. I asked how your father and you flipped out, you alcoholic. Oh. Now he's resorting to childish behaviors. Yeah. Okay, child. Yes, I'm an alcoholic. Yeah. So bad. I can't even. Yeah, yeah. He blew my cover. I've been pretending that I was sober this whole time. There's whiskey in my Red Bull. Um, she does? Oh, then I'll tell her. She can't drive, huh? Okay, send me her number. Text me her number. I'll text her. Then I can text her when I go. Maybe we can meet a date then. Oh my God, that's fun. Good for her. Okay, I'm glad. Maybe if I know she's there, I'll have her text me and tell her me when she's there, because if I pop over, I can go say hi to her. I looked for her the other day. I went in looking to have some time to myself, and some guy was an asshole and totally killed my vibe. And I left. No, I flipped out at you because you were being rude. I was telling a story, and you expected me to stop when it's my time and ask because you needed the question about my father-in-law. That was rude, honey. But of course, you're not going to take any accountability for your stupid actions. And then you started, yelling at me. How's dad? How's dad? How's dad? Are you two? Are you two? Are you two? Annie, hi. Sorry, just dealing with a man who's trolling me. Anyway, you guys can report him. Yeah, you can report him. Oh, you did? Oh, that's funny, Ashley. Okay, I'll text her. I would love it if I could text her. I would be texting her all the time. Okay, I'll do that. I can't block him. I'll show. You guys can report him though for being a troll, for angry. It's not working. because he's like crazy. Yeah, it's not even working. I need to get mods on here. Um, oh, look at Josh. Now, Josh, geez, you're a winner. It's not even letting me do it. It's not even letting me do it. Chelsea, I can't even do it. I don't know. Can you take a screenshot of that guy? Maybe we will, normally you can knock, you can click on them, but it's not even clicking on him. It's not letting me do anything. So, oh, well, maybe if I do this. No, I can't. So I don't know how to get rid of that guy. And he's still going. It's like not letting me do anything. Can you, yeah, I can't even, it won't even, I can't get rid of a troll. It's really horrible. All right, Facebook. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of him. It like when I hit on him, it's like he's got magic. Nothing's. See, I can do. Oh, hold on. Let me see. No, it won't let me. I can't get rid of him. Sorry. I can't get rid of him. It won't let me even click on him. Oh well, just ignore him. Don't give him the time of day. Who cares? They wouldn't draw a sober breath if they had to walk in your shoes. First of all, it's what do people have against me, right? They know I drink wine. Everything, um, um, everything about me I share online. I'm not afraid, right? I'm not afraid to say I like wine. Oh my god, I'm not afraid to admit I was drinking a bottle of wine almost every night. You know what I mean? Like I give them this ammunition that they take and they throw back at me. It's crazy. Hi Beach Man, I'm not afraid to hide it, and they want to use everything I say against me and make it so much more that it makes them feel better. It's sad. If it makes you feel better, Josh, because whatever, go for it. I don't give a shit. You're not worth my time anymore. Yeah, it lets you report. I couldn't even click on them. Yeah, I couldn't even click on them. I like wine. I'm sorry. I drank 2 glasses last night. It was magical with Lyrica. It was great. It's just asinine the lengths that people go to. And then he's mad at me because of the way he was acting, and I responded to I treated him exactly the way he treated me. And then of course, then all the threats and the name calling came. So who's what? Yeah. Hi, Carol. You are super late, but that's okay. Does Josh help me? No. He works 50, 60 hours a week. He's got 3 kids, and the youngest one is 2. No, no, he doesn't have time for help. So, yeah, Grandpa's not on here. Sometimes I talk about him because, people are wondering, but for the most part, I try to escape on these things, right? I try to escape when I'm doing this. I want to have fun. The minute these things go off, my life starts, right? I have to finish cleaning. I have to, make beds. I stopped for dry January. Oh, God, why? I never do that shit. I'm not going to do something, I'm not going to take away something that provides me with pleasure. As long as I don't do too much of it, you know what I mean? I think everybody gets so bent out of shape about certain things. And I'm the biggest critic on myself for drinking the wine. Does it impact me? No. It's like literally 3 glasses of wine. Y'all need to chill. I'm not an alcoholic. I can live without it. I've been living without it mostly, not really. I've been at least having a drink a day with the Lyrica. So IV fluids, get the IV fluids. Anyway, I come on here, I need to escape, and I try to make laugh. I try to make light of my failures, my faults, and I do all those things to make you guys happy and to make you giggle and to feel better. I don't always like to focus on Ed because, it's work, right? He's my work. He's what I do throughout the whole day. I know I can go without it. Yeah, I mean, I can go without it. But why? If it provides me with a sense of relaxation that no other thing gives me other than that, why would I take it away from my life? And people, And Josh is still going on. I love wine, Annie. It does. It's the only liquor that goes straight to my head. And Josh is still. So is my yard. Summertime, my yard is the worst for me. I mean, Dan's like, well, you love it. I do to an extent. But I have to, like, every day I got to do something to keep up with it or I drown. And then I have to try to do, all this stuff inside. I told him, I think I told you that I think I'm going to hire a house cleaner. I think I have to hire a house cleaner. I think I'm finally succumbing to the fact that I might need somebody. Nothing wrong with anything. No, everything in moderation. And sometimes I push the moderation a little bit because I'm feeling good and I just like to feel good. And I sit outside with my husband and we chat and we talk and we have a good time. People just want to judge. I still get up, you know. My alcohol does not interfere with my daily routine. I still run 4 or 5 miles, So, whatever. Call it like it is or what. Does the Lyrica make me tired? Yes. When I was in the ER with Grandpa on Sunday, I had a glass of wine, and Dan was like, "We got to go." And I had like another, I had another wine. I had another wine glass poured because I was like, you know what, Sunday, I'm gonna relax today. I'm gonna catch up on my shows, right? I had a plan. And well, caregiving called. My person was sick and I had to take my person to the ER. And I was expecting Dan to do it. And Dan was like, no, I need you with me because you're my person and I want my person with me. It's whatever. And so I did. I get to the point where it makes me so tired that like if I sit down, here's my problem. If I sit down, I'm done for, right? But if I keep moving, right now, I know if I sat down, I'd be dead because I'm so tired. We did not sleep last night. So it's fine. And it made me gain weight. Yeah, it's making me not eat. So it's making me not eat. The self-righteous scream judgments against other, hide the noise of skeletons dancing in the heads. Yep, I agree, Peach Man. My body is whiny. I'm telling you, wine is my thing. So it's for fibromyalgia. He wanted me. Yeah. Marriage is cyclical, right? You have your moments where you can't stand each other and you have your moments where you're really connected. We are really connected right now. It's crazy. We haven't been this connected in a while. And it's not just sex, right? It's not sex, but mentally we're connected for the time being. It's not going to last forever. It never does. But right now it's really good. And that's the type of person I am. Oh, Lord.
You're still on?
Yeah, I got to get off. They're keeping me on. They won't stop talking to me.
I mean, I'm in awe that there's still people out here.
Why are you in awe?
I'm in awe. You've been on for like 4 hours.
I know. Oh my God, it's almost 12 o'clock. Y'all, I gotta go. Y'all are bad influences. I'm getting nothing done.
I gotta get my walk in.
Yeah, you gotta get your walk in.
I am.
It's 12 o'clock.
What's today?
Tuesday. What does that mean?
So it's Tuesday.
Shit! Y'all had me on forever. I got shit to do. I got a member live to later. Y'all watching me in the South? Oh my God. And I've been here forever? Holy shitballs. Y'all, you're bad. I got work to do. I got succulents. I'm going to show you my succulents. This is my neighbor. And then I could plant succulents today. Let me show you my succulents. Oh no, I dropped my tomatoes. She gave me some tomatoes too. It's my sweet neighbor, and I forgot about them. But my tomatoes, they're all hot. Shit, I didn't realize. So she picks, oh no, they're like. So this is from her garden, and then the hot tomatoes. I know, Ashley, I've been on here for fucking ever. Shit balls, look at this. I gotta pay her for the eggs. I will. Look at this. Look how cute. Let me show you my succulents. She's a succulent queen over there. And so I was like, ow. I was like, Kelly, I need some more to fill in my pots. Oh, I'm gonna drop them. So she planted me, she broke off a whole bunch of succulents. So I got succulents. I'm so excited. And it's so easy to do. You just put them in the, I know my dogs have been scratching up the door. Shit. I got so much to do. So I gotta plant those succulents, and she's giving me a couple in pots. She's like the best neighbor ever, you guys. I gotta pay her. Don't let me forget. Anyway, Ashley, don't forget to send me your grandma's number because I'm gonna text her. And I'm just gonna say, hey, because I think it's good. Because you never know when I'll pop by and she might be there. Anyway, you guys remember you're important, you are worthy, and you matter. Don't ever forget that. You got to believe it so you can see it and believe it. Because once you believe that you are important too, and your feelings matter, then everything starts like falling into place, and you can start loving yourself more. And that's the whole point of evolution. You got to find peace, love, and happiness. And if you don't find it inside, you will never be happy. Nobody's going to make you happy. Nothing we buy is going to make us happy. It might for the short term. Now, if somebody got me a G-Wagon, now I'd be happy for life. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm never going to get that. So remember, believe it. Look at yourself in the mirror every day. And if you have to do it twice a day, tell yourself until you believe it and you feel it. I love you guys. I'll see you. Members, I'll see you later. Probably like 4-ish because I haven't done any work so far and I still have to swim. Shit, you guys kept me on too long. Anyway, love you. Bye.